Alright, my name is Gabriel. Using the account, this isn't the name I chose. Limited rating 1803. Going to do a 4-pack Return to Ravnica sealed deck tournament. First thing we do, check the rares. We have Deathrite Shaman. Nice to get a card that's worth a couple dollars at least. Archon of the Triumvirate. Awesome. Garbage and garbage. Well, this is theoretically useful. So we got an Archon and a Deathrite, which are both pretty good. Archon is something I'm going to want to play, but we're just put the cards in that are playable. Archon's worth splashing. It's good enough to splash. Even if it's double colored, it's still good enough to splash. I got Stab Wound. Explosive Impact, Annihilating Fire, 2 Racketeers, which are both playable, so it's Batterhorn, but they're not good. Let's see, green, we got Axebane Guardian, Towering Indrik, Crap, Double Centaur Healer, Arkham, kind of like Follow the Gavel, but not amazing. Now this is pretty nice though. As a blue-white base, even blue-white-green might be okay. See what happens. Like the Shred Freak, Is It Charm is good. I like Civic Saber a lot. Azorius, Keyrune. Alright, and we got Azorius, Rakdos, and Kogari. So, let's get this sorted out. It can be tough to figure out all this. These can actually be green. So, I kind of like Bant here with a splash for black for Stab Wound and Deathrite Shaman. Red has 3 really good removal spells though, so maybe, see, white, or green has Double Centaur Healer, which is awesome. Axebane Guardian, which is pretty good, also works nicely with Doorkeeper. Towering Indrik, which is good. Deathrite Shaman, Golgari, Longlegs. I mean, it's not horrible, plus I do have a Keyrune. It's a very tough, this could be a pretty tough deck to make, because it's actually pretty good, but it's got to be at least 3 colors, for sure, maybe 4. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it for a second while I try to think in my head. Okay, so I'm going to go mostly white, blue, green. I have Double Centaur Healer, Axebane Guardian, Towering Indrik, and Deathrite Shaman in green, plus a Golgari Keyrune. And I'm going to splash black for the Stab Wound and Deathrite Shaman and Golgari Keyrune activations. I'm not going to play red, even though I have Explosive Impact. I have these 3 cards, and they're all very good. In fact, I think they're better than Stab Wound, Deathrite Shaman, and Golgari Keyrune. But the difference is, in black, if I go green, I have Keyrune and Gilgate to help me out with the mana. Whereas if I go red, I have nothing, because the Rakdos Gilgate won't help me, unless I'm also black. So, the other card I have in black is a Slum Reaper, but it's not that good. Maybe I might play it. I'll put it in the maybe pile. So I'm going to take out red here, because of the mana issues. Sorry. I'm going to put in these Drudge Beetles because they are playable. We're going to sort out the deck by mana. We're going to have 2 Keyrunes, so I'm actually only going to play 12 lands, I think. 2 Keyrunes and an Axebane Guardian, I think it's 12 lands. This should be fine. It looks like we have a lot of 2-drops here, and a lot of 3-drops, and not much beyond that. We're going to get rid of kind of don't like this so much. I'm not sure. Civic Saber, card I didn't mention much. I don't have much to put it on, so I guess I could take it out. I got 2 Centaur Healers and a Skymark Rock, but it also turns Drudge Beetles and Keening Apparitions bigger. I mean, it does a lot of stuff in the long run. I'm not sure if this is deck forward or not, and I think I'm going to have to cut it, because I only have 3 real creatures to put on. I guess 4 with the Deathrite Shaman. See, it's not a card I like to cut either. Alright, so in base white-blue, and green and black are also featured. I don't think I'm going to be able to play this easily enough, so I'm going to get rid of the Golgari. I like it, but I think this is a better finisher, and I got the Skymark Rock, and I just got some 3/3s and tricks, and bounce spells and stuff. So I'm down to 21 cards. I need to take out at least 3 more cards. I'm going to take out the Slum Reaper, because I don't have any tokens. So, maybe taking out a Drudge Beetle is better. It's a tough call. But it's going to be harder to get the mana for the Slum Reaper, though. Alright, I'm going to take out the Slum Reaper. I may bring it in versus slow decks, but it's pretty bad versus fast decks, and I think it's kind of bad in general in my deck. I don't really have a lot of strong removal. I have an A Stab Wound and double Dramatic Rescue and an Action Junction. My removal leaves stuff on the table. I might sideboard into red at some point too, if I need hard removal with the Annihilating Fire, Explosive Impact, and Idiot Charm. I could also put in the Counterspell. And I could also put in this Counterspell at any time too. It's not a bad card at all. In fact, it could possibly go in right now, even if I wanted to, but I don't think that's the play. Alright, so 2 more cards. We have 13 creatures. We could take out a creature. If we take out a creature, it's got to be a Keening Apparition, I think. Just because I think Drudge Beetle is better than Keening Apparition. But I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think it is. I could even take out another one. Yeah, I think I go 1 of each. It doesn't leave me with a ton of creatures here. Let's see, I got Azorius Kirun, 1, 2, 3, 4 good flyers. I got the Doorkeeper for mill. It's like the equivalent of like a 14 creature deck in a regular deck, I guess, so that's probably fine. I'm going to play 2 of the Guild Gates to help the mana base. And I wish I could go red easier, but my red and black are just really bad. I may have to sideboard into them at some point, but they're really bad. Alright, suggest. 1 swamp seems good, because we have 2 other black sources, and we don't really have much. So 1 swamp, and the Guild Gate seems fine. 3, 3, and 3. So we got white, blue. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, it's not great, but we got double Key Rune, and I guess we just gotta hope it works out. I'm not sure this is the right deck. I might switch it around in between games. It's kind of greedy, but I feel like I don't have much choice. Maybe I take out the Drudge Beetle and add in the other Keening Apparition and take out the Forest and add in a Plains. I mean, all my cards are gold anyways. It's a really tough call. Let's see what the stats say. Always utilize the stats. So we got 8, 7, 5. Bring green down to 4 here, and then that would move, and then white up to 9. I think that's probably fine. So while I actually think Drudge Beetle is better than Keening Apparition, I'm doing this to help my mana base a little bit. I don't really want to have to not be able to consistently cast a Drudge Beetle, and this way I have 5 white sources, which isn't great. I mean, but it's 1 out of 6 cards in the deck, so it's not horrible. Other cards I could potentially put in: Swift Justice, um, Cancel, Follow the Gavel. And then I could go for the red route. I also have Slum Reaper, Axebane Stag for the high mana route, Foreign Colors Chant, Arc Weaver. It depends on the deck I'm playing versus. I think my deck's sort of aggro, but not super aggro. It's like a little bit aggro. It's hard to explain. It's a little bit aggro. It's pretty low casting cost overall. Um, Average 2.78, and I think it's even actually less. If you take out that, it's less. Yeah, 2.5 without other than this. So pretty low casting cost. That's why I'm actually playing 12 lands. We're gonna play first round 1. We will keep. We have Doorkeeper, I guess. Whatever. We have Azorius Keyrune, which is actually really good with Saber. Becomes a 4/2 flyer. I don't expect to mill too many people out, but it's really good defensively, and there is always the option of milling people out. So he's playing Grixis and Stop Scorehouse Chainwalkers. So assuming I don't get a green source next turn, I can cast. Sure, I'll block. I can cast, or I can equip this and attack before if I don't get a green source. If I get a green source, I'll just play the Centaur. Take 3 here. Okay, hopefully he doesn't have another 2-drop. Huh. Trying to think what there is in for that mana that could do anything to the Keyrune. I can't think of anything. Ultimate Price doesn't hit it. Annihilating Fire costs 3. So yeah. I'd rather just do 4 damage than try to mill for 1. Then next turn I can cast a 4/5. Which is pretty sweet. I'd like to just be able to go 2-1 with this deck. I mean, I'd like to go 3-0, but it's not a very good deck, and I'd be happy with 2-1. So I guess I just have to hope he doesn't have an answer to this. If he doesn't answer, like, Trader's Instinct, I'm screwed. Explosive impact would do it. Then I take 7, no, 8, 5, and 3. So I'm still alive at that point, but that'd be bad. I have to block with it, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Taking 5 no matter what, so. He should attack either way, I think, here. If he doesn't have anything, he needs to keep pressing aggro and hope that I don't block. If he does have something, then he'll be attacking. Pretty simple. And I lose. But I think I would have lost with anything there. Alright, go on to the next game. Alrighty. Alrighty, what did he play? A bunch of early stuff. So, thinking about some red here. I don't know. Centaur Healer would have been fine. 4 green sources, maybe that's not enough. Really don't know what to do here. I like the white blue a lot. Alright, I'm gonna switch it back to a green. And hope I do better. Not a whole ton I can do about much of, like a good aggro start. He curved out. He went 2, 3, 4 into Trader's Instinct. And yeah, there's not much you can do about that. I got a couple of dramatic rescues. And yeah. Maybe I just go like that. Take out the Golgari Kirun. No. See if I can do this quick enough. Nope. Yep, I'll keep. Got my colors. Now I just need to draw some non-lands. Okay. No point in playing the key rune there. Try to get some damage in. Pretty nice draw. Can't bounce this guy, but bounces a lot of other stuff like chain walkers. And it's another air guy, which is good. Yeah, flying attacks in. Okay, I guess not next turn. Alright, that's fine. Breaker. Is that a guild gate or is that Steam Vent? That's a guild gate. Alright. Very nice. Do I want to? Yes, I do. So, let me see here. I think I want to keep a land in hand for um but do I no I need to activate that, so white, blue, green. If I do, no, I can't activate it anyways. Whatever. That's fine. If he tries to assassin strike me, my guy, I'm gonna bounce my guy anyways. Yep, I'll take 4. That's pretty annoying. I can turn my thing into a creature and then bounce it. Um, Whatever. I guess I'll just let it die. I'd rather just bounce one of his guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack with that because he has to block it. In fact, if I bounce this, he's gonna take 5, go down to 4, and then no, I think I'm fine just trading. Okay, I'm good to go here. I actually feel like I might have a chance this game. I'm gonna see if I can sideboard into red though. Maybe white, blue, red. Splash green for the healers. Maybe not splash green, I don't know. Go ahead and bounce my guy. Counterspell the bounce spell. Yep. Alright. That sucks. Now I just have to hope he has nothing. Yay! Yeah. Thought I had him too. Wow, I did have him. Alright. Let's see if we can get some red in here. Take out the green. And maybe I'll keep in the stab wound. Because I can add another gate with guild gate for the red. Alright, so red we want Is It Charm. Not Chemist's Trick. We want Is It Charm and Annihilating Fire and Explosive Impact. That puts us at 18 cards with 2 green sources, 3 black for the 1 stab wound. But yeah, but we don't have to add any black, I don't think. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what the stats are. Yeah, so I sideboarded into 5 colors like a pro. What else did I take out? Whatever. Alright, so almost all blue, white, and a little bit of red and green. It suggests 1 forest. We already have 2 sources. Yes, that's right. 1 mountain, which would leave us with 2 red sources. That's not right. We don't need a black. So that gives us 5 white, 5 blue, 1, 2, 3 red. That can't be right. Can't play Annihilating Fire off that. Let's take out the Annihilating Fire and add something else in. Let's add in Towering Indric. And take out a mountain, and there we go. 5 color special. Look at that mana base, baby. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's gorgeous. All 5 colors. And we have a 2 and a 3 drop that we can play. How sick is that? With Dramatic Rescue backup. 6 sauce. I will definitely block. If given the opportunity. So I guess interesting. Huh. I would have expected him to not do that, but okay. I could make him bounce. I could bounce that if I wanted. I'm just gonna cast my flyer though. Oh no! No! Alright, that's brutal. I should have seen that coming. No, he has down to 2 cards in hand now. That's good. Okay, 3 cards. Please unleash it. Please unleash it. Yeah. When I go ahead and swing him with both these, he'll activate his guy and I'll bounce it. Push me up to 25 too. Can't believe I'm actually having a chance in this game. But I do. Sorry, sorry, pool of mine. Sometimes you just gotta go greedy though. When your pool's weak, sometimes you just gotta play every good card there is. Not that this pool is weak, it was just didn't have any direction. It didn't have enough to even play like all good cards. It had to play bad cards. That's never a good thing. Well, that's pretty annoying, but hopefully I can just bounce that and be alright. Bounce that, get 5 more in, and he's down. Oh, or I can just do that. Do I just kill it? Or do I do. No, I attack with both. He takes at least 2, takes 2 during his upkeep, and then 5 from this. So he's dead. Unless it's instant speed life gain. So you can't bounce that. Alright, I got lucky. Round 2. I'll keep. 1 land and I can cast anything basically. So I got both key runes. Alright, just need 1 more land. And I wish I had a Gate Creeper. That's really annoying. Alright, well, I'm not out of it yet. Just need one more land. There we go. Go ahead and get the beater down before anything else. Okay. I don't know why he didn't just trade. That would have been a fine trade for him. But I guess he wants to make it a 4-4. That's their plan. Sure. Cool with that. Not a big fan of Slitherhead. I'm not going to return his 0-2 either. Right. Let's go ahead and play Azorius Keyrune and Keening Apparition. Take that, of course. Oh, that sucks. Huh. Well, I guess I'm just going to play Keyrune and Axebane, and so I can play this next turn. Yeah, my center healer, the rock, and the Keening Apparition. Not too shabby. It's a 3 for 2, except he used a bunch of dudes. Another one. Awesome. Well, he doesn't realize I have a bunch of bounce spells in my hand, so that's not going to be as good as he might have hoped. Yeah, go ahead and make that a creature, and I'll make that a creature. Still have mana up to bounce with. I can obtain the conjurer's currency too, so I think it still triggers. Yeah, as expected, still triggers. I'll take my guy back on his turn some point, and then have the conjured currency again. Used as I see fit. I actually like this card. My brother is convinced it's horrible, but I'm convinced it has merit. I'm not saying it's great, but it definitely has its uses. Like when you're trading it for this dude. Of course, that sucks for him, but I do not want to use it. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he has a counter spell, it's not that good deal. That's annoying, but I have Keening Apparition in hand, so it's not as good as he thinks it is. Gotta remember about that. Boop, boop. Nope. Yeah, that seems good. Now I still have white blue mana open for Dramatic Rescue. Maybe I make this a creature also. Alright, he's at 1 life. Looking good. Unless he has another Supreme Verdict, that would be really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce my guy again. So, cards we want to put in. Can't counter Supreme Verdict, which is really the only major one we wanted to put in. We already have 2 Keening Apparitions in main deck. I don't think I want to switch to the 5 color or the red. I kind of liked it the way it was. And it seemed to work out pretty well. So I'm just going to keep it like it is and run it. Alright, so I got 2 lands and a key rune, no blue, and 3 blue cards. And I'm going second. I think I can roll that. It's just not that good. That's much worse, but I'm going to keep it. I'm actually okay with getting flooded versus getting screwed. This is definitely worse than the opening hand. Don't get me wrong, but it's whatever. You can't go down to 5 cards. There's almost no chance of a 5-card hand being better. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast the flyer here and not attack. Keeping the Supreme Verdict in mind too, so I don't overextend. That's pretty good. So, definitely gonna, maybe I play Saber on this guy. I'm gonna play Stab Wound on the flyer after this attack. I think he blocks here too. Could be wrong, but I think he blocks. That's pretty annoying. Alright, what do I do here? I guess I do that. And pass the turn. I'll probably just bounce this guy. Actually, I'll just take 5 for now. Not in a hurry. I don't want to bounce his guy so he can Supreme Verdict. That would be bad. I don't know if I can do this in response to him using this. I'm just going to do it right now. Ooh, Sundering Growth from the Stab Wound. Cool. I guess I'll trade with the Key Rune. No, I don't want to do that. I'll just take the damage. I'll have another white mana next turn. So it can actually block the key rune, and I'll put it on this, trade the death right for the key rune. Yeah, fine. Alright, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I can make this into a 3/4. This I can just use to gain life or deal 2 damage to him. Good to see him top deck that. I don't have to worry about that. Alright, I'm just gonna bounce it, gain a couple life, not take damage, and do 2 to him. That's pretty sweet. Ooh. Alright. What I like to see. Thinking, do I want to move that over here? Have a bigger blocker on the ground. Still block this up in the air. Yeah, I do. At this point, I'll trade the Deathrite Shaman for the key rune. Alright, he casts Corrode that Monitor, which I don't care about so much. I need to gain life here, actually. I'll have 3 blockers, he'll have 5 attackers, but I can take 3 damage or whatever. Well, it's going to be more than that because I'm not going to block that one, but yeah, that seems fine. And a top deck of land, that's not good enough. I'll take 5, go down to 6. Alright, so I attack, make flyer and the 5/4, not be able to do anything. Play that. And I probably should have equipped this first, but that's okay. Oh, maybe it's not okay. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Well, that's okay, I can bounce this. Pretty good draw for him. Cool. Bounce that, of course. Make that slightly bigger. And block. I'll get rid of his creature. He did not play his creature. Oh, he only has 4 mana. That sucks for him. Right. So I'm going to go ahead and attack again. Should have equipped, but whatever. I will attack my flyer this time too. Let's see here. Anything else I need to do? Nope. Wow. Alright, well I'm 2-0 somehow. Round 3 in a second. Alrighty, round 3. We will play first. Seems to be working out. I will keep this hand. Has all the colors. Has a key rune, dramatic rescue, fire, whatever. 2-drop. Not amazing, but seems good. Gilligate first, of course. I will play the Tower Drake before the key rune, because I don't really have a lot of stuff I'm ramping into. Oh, that's nice. I would love for him to just not play a creature here, so I can then like kill his next creature with stab wound and bounce the one after that and just win, or vice versa. It's kind of annoying. I could stab wound and attack. Play the key rune. Could play the key rune, I guess. I'll attack with both. You can pump up the Tower Drake when he blocks it. Or he can not make me pump it up at all. How nice of him. I feel like there's better targets for stab wound than that. I'd rather just kill that. It kind of stops my flying. Love my hand right now. It's great. It's annoying. Go ahead and bounce this flyer now. Get in 4 more damage in the air. Maybe I should have in action that. Got in 6, but I think that's good. Obviously, I'm not going to block. Hopefully, I don't know what he has here. No idea what he has here. Okay. Okay. I don't want him gaining life. That's for sure. Maybe I stab wound that and just sit back. Or I could in action injunction that, hit him for 4 in the air, and then block this if he makes it lifelink. Yeah, I guess that's the right play. Well, or I could play the Golgari Key Rune and play Stab Wound on that and then just pass the turn. I'd have a blocker for the Stone Fair. Or I could just play Stab Wound on that, pass the turn, and I'd have a blocker plus dramatic rescue. I like that one better. So maybe I just kill the stone fair. Yeah, I just gotta kill it. I generally prefer to put stab wound on stuff and then just sit back and let it deal damage, but I can't afford to let him get a bunch of life off that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, do that. Huh. Kinda just want to attack for 2 and then play like Key Rune, or I could attack for 4, but I feel like there's a trick here, so I'm just gonna attack for 2. So there was a trick. That's a bummer. Well, I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Play a bunch of stuff. Yep, he attacks. It's cool. I dig. Uh, I'm at 6 mana. I want to get out this quickly, so I gotta cast the Axebane. question is, do I want to attack with all three of these? If I attack with all three of these, he blocks on there, and takes nothing. Nope. I think at the end of his turn, I'm going to bounce the Desecration Demon, so I can then play my dude, and hopefully he doesn't have an answer. I'm still at healthy life, so. So, I just need him to not have any way of killing my guy. Let my guy attack, don't draw an answer, and I'm good. No, I will not sacrifice. Once you start sacrificing, you lose. Yeah, that's probably a good attack. I will take it. That's a draw. Nope. I'll just attack with that. He's at 8. There's no reason to go overboard. I could make that. Well, maybe if I had made both those in the creatures. Uh-oh, pump spell. Yep. I guess I messed up. So that's the only pump spell that I would have been a mess up for. Whatever. Yeah, every other pump spell would have been a. I wouldn't have been able to stop him no matter what. So that's the only one I could have played around really. Oh, that's kind of funny. Turn after I play. I'll probably sack a guy on his turn because I can't really take the damage at this point. Yep, I take 2, as expected. Cool. Not cool. Alright, I'm gonna bounce that guy, I guess. What to bounce? What to bounce? Guess I bounce this, because I can't really effectively block it. And it costs a good amount. I'm gonna go ahead and sack the Axebane this time. I have plenty of land. Okay. Interesting. So, Central Healer blocks Drudge Beetle. Keening Apparition blocks Scorpion. Oh, I see. He wants to put it on here. Whatever. Make a big flyer. Okay. He does have another Drudge Beetle in there. Ooh, that's not good. Black, green. If I attack with all 4, he blocks there. And Key Rune gets through. Both Key Runes get through. And then both my big guys die. He's down to 1, but I'm dead. This is the only attack I can do. Oh, that's nice. Alright. I mean, I don't know if that's nice or not, but yeah. I'm not even sure what I can draw here. expected. Alright. So I need to get rid of his flyer to win. Top deck. Top deck. I don't think I have any top decks that get rid of his flyer, actually. Nope. Move on to the next game. Do I want to put in explosive impact? Kind of do. And is it charm? I kind of want to put in cremate, actually, but I'm not going to do that. What to do here? What to do here? I'm going to take out some stuff and put in some stuff, I think. I'll go ahead and pause it while I think about this. Alright, so I put in cancel for Doorkeeper and Axebane Stag for Axebane Guardian. Kind of want to fit in the explosive impact, but I don't think I reasonably can. So I'm going to leave it like this, and I don't think there's anything else I care about so much. Submit. That's keeper. So hopefully I can cancel the 6/6, because I dealt with everything else. I could not deal with the 6/6. Just started eating up my guys, and then I lose. Not the card I wanted to draw there. That seems pretty good. Hopefully it stays around. Giant growth here with Stalker Savage Surge. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Alright. I could have saved the mana open for it. Misplay, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's a misplay or not. Wasn't good though. Forced to be good. Any lands would be good. getting out these two would be very nice. And I can't believe I didn't save that for it. That was just horrible. Probably gonna play Eyes in the Skies here. Yep, that's fine. It's not fine, I'm gonna lose, but sometimes that happens. Oh well. Well, I guess I lose. Went 2-1 again. I probably would have won this game if I had not been so aggressive. Um, Not sure why I was. I'm usually not. I don't play like that normally. I play very cautiously, but I didn't do it there, and it cost me the game. I put cancel in for a reason. I guess I should have played around it or played it with it better. Anyways, thanks for watching.